Can you? Okay, you can hear me. Uh, we close Discord until 8. Why? Because at 8, season 2 starts, and I can't wait for season 2. Canvas size, not minus. I like this. It's wide and nice. It's sexy. So, why am I doing this instead of waiting normally? Because I fucking can't. I've been waiting for season 2 for like 6 months. It's the dream of my life. I can finally redeem myself. Also, Jans is going to be in season 2, so like, yeah. Anyways, what should I draw? Should I do perspective again? Nah, fuck. It's getting old. I did like 4 paintings with perspective. Shit. You know what? We're gonna try to do Raymond's house in season 1. So wait, that uses perspective too. Fuck. Uh, Shit. I was supposed to draw and talk about season 1, and I can't draw. I can't think of anything. Uh, I'll just do random stuff, I guess. So, season 1. Pretty fun season, you know. Started off, everything was normal. Mike became rich as fuck. I, me, I got rich too, but like, I got better rich because Mike is so lame, bro. Like, I'm way cooler than him. Anyways, and I decided to start Sublumco. A bunch of stuff happened. I exploded a house. I ran away. I started a world war, and then hacked and got banned. Yeah, normal stuff. Happens every Tuesday. So, anyways, what led to those events, you may ask? Well, it's quite the story, to say the least. So, season starts. It's kind of a messy start. We don't know what we're doing. We just joined like 10 minutes earlier than we were supposed to, and Raymond's like, "Dude, what the fuck, guys? What the fuck are you doing here? You're supposed to join later." And we're like, "Oh, we had no idea, bro. Sorry, my bad." And like Raymond was like, "Oh, it's okay. We'll just start now," and so we did. And that was how season 1 started. And anyways, everyone split off. I went to like a snowy taiga thing, those biomes, and I started building like a little town hall. So while being there and building, Raymond messaged me and told me, "Yo, Hector, wanna join my nation?" And I was like, "I already made my nation, Fredonia." And he was like, "Yeah, but Grove is better." And I was like, "Sure, Grove is better," and joined his nation. Now, that was the start to something crazy. So, Mike created the Magnesaur Empire, Freitas created the Azores Islands, and Brandon created Onienia, coming from like the footballer Onion. And anyways, uh, we were all chilling there. Raymond wanted to kick the shit out of Onienia. I didn't really care. I just created a business. What was it called? Chablumco, Cherry Blossom Mining and Building Corporation. Now, as you can see, the end building part was not really taken into consideration in like the abbreviation of the company. Like Chablumco has no B for building. And anyways, I didn't really care about that. Like, they knew I did building. I just wanted them to remind. I just want to remind them, guys. I also do mining. Ask me to mine you something. It's way easier than building. I like building for myself, and your buildings are shit. I don't want to look at them every time I come to build to you. And anyways, I was never hired to mine, but I didn't. But I did mine an entire fucking mountain. Anyways, that was later in the season. It was like about it was about like a week in the season when like tension started rising. I actually started doing the business, uh, and stuff like that. And anyways, I started built making a farm, like a really big farm, because I saw Brandon made one too, and I was like, oh wait, shit, he has a really big farm. What if I made a bigger farm? And so I did. My farm was like fucking enormous at the final point of it. Like I was working every single fucking day on that farm, bro. Like that farm was my life. I was forming real life shit on the thing. And anyways, it was a wheat farm, all right. We have you seen the Potato Wars from like Technoblade? Basically that, but with wheat. And I was winning by far. So, anyways, I was taking care of my farm one day, Gloriam Grovicum. Oh wait, no. The day before that, I gave a badass speech about how Oniania was fucking done. I was gonna cook up Oniania and I was gonna do it well. We all were gonna do it well. Yeah, that's what I meant, Raymond. Don't come to me and start whining. Sorry. And anyways, it was like the next day after the speech, and like I was maintaining my farm, normal stuff. I like farming in Minecraft, especially that farm because it was better than Brandon's. And Raymond comes over. He starts messing with my stuff, like doing water bucket MLJs, and I had to fix my farm over and over again. And like, I was low key tweaking, but it was alright. So I just let him do it. Until he took a lava bucket. Creative mode, of course. Why was he playing survival? He will play on survival in season 2, don't worry guys. You can join if you want. And anyways, uh while we were doing the stuff there, he got the lava bucket, and I was like, "Don't you dare!" And he dared, and basically he placed the lava bucket on my crops. Now you can imagine, I did not take it lightly, and combined with the previous stuff of like doing war bucket MLGs on my crops, I I was somewhat angry. You can relate to it, and I decided to start a coup. Now that wasn't the traditional coup of like killing the leader and stuff. No, I went, took a TNT block we had reserved for the invasion of Onienia, and blew up his stuff. I I blew up everything he had. Like I placed a TNT in his house, blew it up, all his stuff fell down, and then placed another TNT, and that TNT blew up his stuff. Now I may have overreacted a little, but like you can excuse me. I'm just a Greek, bro. Come on. And anyways, while all that happened, after that happened, I was like, "Yo, Raymond, nice house. Yo, Raymond, nice house." He didn't realize that what had happened until I was like, "Nigga, brother, I never said that. Brother, just check your house." And he went to his house, checked it out. Oh, I have no house anymore. Hector, what the fuck did you do? And I was like, You placed lava on my crops. It was your choice. It was like, dude, I fucking fixed it. Now I had no idea. So like, granted, it's my fault a little bit. Listen, he shouldn't have done it in the first place. Like, anyways, all that happened, and I like, oh, I'm fucked. So like, I just escaped, but all my diamonds were in my base. He didn't know I had diamonds because I had hid them, but yeah, they were in my base. So, uh, I let a while pass and then went into Grovis, back into Grovis. Like, he was like messing with my house and stuff. He was, blowing up my stuff back, and he was like, Hector, I blew up everything you had, haha. You can't take them back now, haha. Uh, and not really. I hid some of my stuff in a secret chest because I expected he would steal my most valuable things. And well, he did take the most valuable things in that raid he did to my house. So like I was kind of right. But like I expected it for different reasons. Like he wanted to have like a he wanted to spread everything, like the diamonds. He basically was a socialist in the server, like and stuff like that. So like I was pretty cautious about that. I hid my stuff. Uh, and yeah, I came back secretly, obviously, and I went underground, like through the sea, and mined to the hidden stuff I had in my base. Like I took them out of the chest I hid them in, uh, put them in like my inventory. I can't really talk right now because I'm focusing on the drawing too, but like I'm trying. And yeah, basically, I took my stuff back and then left. I traveled to the Far East. Raymond followed me for much of that travel. Not to kill me, he was in creative mode and trying to troll me and stuff. I had no problem with that. And like, at one point, he was like, yo, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this village? Dude, this is Grovis, but better. And I was like, yo, what are you talking about? Just go up that hill. I swear to God, bro, it's Grovis, but better. It's Grovis 2.0. And I was like, holy shit, when I saw that village. It is fucking cool. I'm making my new nation in this. And I was like, no, you fucking aren't. And I was like, yes, I fucking are. Wait, no, my English is shit. And anyways, that little exchange happened on whether I will make my nation there or not. I did. I called it like the Grovic Republic, but he didn't approve of it, so I called it East Grove. He later on started calling my country the Grovic Republic, so like yeah, it's funny. And anyways, uh, it existed for like 2 days before me and Mike, uh, the Magnisaran Emperor, along with Brandon, who wasn't online, so not with Brandon, but like we credit him, invaded Gravis, and like I was like the liberator. I didn't pretend to be. I was the liberator, and like yeah, basically, we were doing so much good. We freed the villagers. We freed Onienia. Yeah, mama. We freed Oniania, who did not want the villagers to be free. Yeah, it was pretty interesting to say the least. So, what happened after that? Well, Grovis was finally a republic because I wanted it to be a republic. Before it was like an empire, which was stupid. Like it was the Holy Gravic Empire, which was neither holy because it implemented a lot of socialist and Nazi values. It wasn't Gravic because like it took the cherry blossom trees from like a mountain. It was basically a plains biome, and he just planted cherry trees, which was stupid. Like that's not Gravic. And then Empire, which obviously it wasn't an empire; it was a socialist nation with some Nazi values. So basically, I liberated Gravis from my view. Obviously, I'm not trying to keep it. I'm trying to keep it biased, so you can see my opinion and then be like, oh, Raymond was such a bad leader. I support Hector. But anyways, it was basically pretty weird at the time, uh, because right after I got my independence of sorts, because like I was like, oh, we rebelled and we brought freedom to Gravish. Uh, Mike betrayed me, and I and he sided with Raymond, and then they did another revolution and enslaved me. Now, I didn't enslave Raymond. I was too good to enslave Raymond, and that was my mistake. I should have enslaved him. But rather, what I did was I exiled him to Mike's country. Yeah, I was pretty stupid back then. I still am, but like talking about that subject, I was extremely stupid. No, I won't let Raymond next to Michael again. If I you get what I mean, right? Say we win a war against them, like the nation I joined, because I'm not joining Raymond again. He's gonna be like, oh no, you'll blow up my house. I can let you have another company. I want to have a company, obviously. And like, that's why I'm not joining him. And I know that Mike and Raymond are making a country together, alright? So, it's basically if we win a war or something and we enslave them, I'm not letting them together. Because, like, they can cooperate pretty well. Oh, and Brandon was also in that trick. Like, he betrayed me as well. I freed him and he betrayed me. I could have kept his nation for myself and Michael and like split it up, but I gave it back to him and he fucking he betrayed me. He backstabbed me. I'm joining Brandon's nation though. Like the server is starting soon anyway, so like who the fuck cares? Uh, why not join Brandon? I will join whatever nation he joins. Just out of reaction because Raymond doesn't want Brandon to be powerful again. Why? Because he's Raymond. He doesn't want anyone but him to be powerful. So, anyways, after that, I got enslaved, and they invaded Brandon, who got enslaved too. So I was like co-slaves with him or something. And day one, I started fucking escaping. They could not keep me in that cage, bro. But like, I had to go to sleep and stuff. So the next day, Michael took me to like build him his palace. And I was like, all right, sure. That was a big mistake in Mike's part because I told Brandon, all right, go mine and get some boats, and then we're going to escape. Brandon said, all right. And then he built like three boats. Why three? No, three for each. Like, so six boats. Why six boats? So, in case our escape was unsuccessful and they managed to break one of the boats, we could have two more to go even further. So, like, Brendan was caught in the act and he couldn't escape. But me, I escaped. And, like, I did it. I ran until Raymond logged on and he saw a familiar fox. And listen, I don't care what y'all say. I love Fermi too, but that bitch, no, it's her fault. Because Raymond saw me escaping and he was like, yo, where the fuck are you going? And I was like, I was escaping and you teleported me here. And I was like, nah, and killed me. So, and like, listen, I'm, I'm still angry about that. I didn't like that at all, obviously. So, basically, he trapped me again. And I resorted to a method known as the Jans method. If you're me or Jans. If you're not, then you probably know that method as fucking hacking. So I got a hack launcher. I'm not gonna say the name, for like obvious reasons, and decided to do the thing, the clip, command, not command, hack, and clip it out of the cage, which was a bedrock cage in creative. And I was like, I didn't use like a flying chair or something. No, I walked on water. We decided to call it the Jesus hack because like obviously I was walking on fucking water, bro. What do you expect? So Raymond was not happy about that, and he immediately banned me. Oh no, you were very bad. You were very bad. No, gloriam grovicum, gloriam grovicum, grovis forever. You get banned. Uh, Ignoring the fact that he literally used creative to engage me and Brandon. That doesn't matter, guys. It's totally okay. It was Raymond who did it, and yeah, I was pretty pissed off about that. I Now no one realizes that that was fair. Was it fair? Obviously, yes. They used creative, and so I walked on fucking water. What did I do? Did I fly? No. So you can imagine I was pretty pissed off after getting banned. But what happened after that was Michael finished his palace in creative. Uh, Gabasan built uh, Raymond's palace. I think in creative. I'm not sure. Uh, and then people started fucking leaving the server because it died. I was there keeping everything alive. I was the one who started the wars. I was the one who started drama. I was Hector Gerasios. That was my NRP name, by the way. Hector Gerasios. So, what did we learn from this story? Everyone the random SMP is like an egotistical maniac, and you should not join. But like, it's a nice server, so join now. Season 2 is starting. Like, it's the perfect time to join, bro. Trust. Dude, was it so bright? What the fuck? Now, I have some ideas for season 2, and I'm gonna be the great grandson of Hector Kerasius, Alexander Whatever biome we get in, Basis. Basis is like the last name, you know. Uh, Gerasios like means cherry, and yeah, cherry blossom and stuff. I'm gonna start another business, and it's gonna be like a long backstory of like his descendants had to flee because he was executed, aka banned. I was like the lore creator of like the SMP, and also the builder because I was freakishly good at building. I was basically Grian of random SMP. Like that was my nickname in the server. But like in the new server, maybe Mumbo would be better because like I both know how to build and how to do redstone now. Like yeah, you know. Now you might be saying, "Oh, your head is getting big, bro. Get chill or something." But like, listen, when a server dies after you get banned, don't you think that you're like way better than everyone else? And you are, bro. You, the listener, are better. You're stronger. You're smarter. No, that's getting fucking cringe. But the point is, if you join a server, then hope I am not in there because I'm gonna fucking ruin your time, blow up your shit, and create a company out of it. Uh, anyways, the server must be starting soon, so okay, hold up, it's starting. Bye.